Our vault is the most secure place. Looks like the Marshal's run of keeping Galbank safe is broken. I'm sure he won't let it happen again. Not as much as we used to. Ever since Marshal Blake took charge of the Rangers, well, things have been a lot quieter. There was a time those lock gang boys would be in here so often, we used to joke they ought to just open accounts. Gotta hand it to Marshal Blake, though. He's really got them on the run. One thing I can't say is, never been a hostage before, and well, I think I've had my fill of that for a while. In a word, heirlooms. Some of the old families, those descended from the city founders, store objects of value here. Yes, we've got items in our vault that have been passed down from generation to generation. I like to think that the entire heritage of Aquila City is stored right here for safekeeping. And me? Well, I'm the protector of that heritage. Thank you for your business.
All right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundle. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. He's just a bitter old man, interfering in what's none of his business. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad. Because I told her we wouldn't have time to check in with her. Look, I was trying not to do this, okay? We really gotta do this. You're not wrong. I've just been trying not to think about it. All right, fine. He's my dad, okay? We're not exactly on friendly terms. He probably figured I'd come for the maps at some point. Got ahead of me. Family business just wasn't something I wanted to get into, you know? God, that's the worst part. They're thick as thieves. Last thing I need is Jacob in her life. Let's leave it at that. Yeah, well, sorry I'm such a pain about it. No forgiveness between me and my old man. It's, co-tradition. All right, shall we? Wait, you know that's not ours.
Careful if you run into those eclectic jerks.
Is Solomon Cole really all that? Something can see.
My family was on the first ship.
Well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop. There's only one place a Coe ought to be. And it ain't out there in the starfield doing Lord knows what. Putting our future at risk.
I got just as much right to those maps as anyone else in this family.
That's exactly right, Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
You need something? Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options. No, I don't. It's just... It's been a while, but this is how it goes. Every time. No. I mean, this is no place for her, okay? The less time she spends with Jacob, the better. I made a decision a long time ago about how my little girl gets raised. And it doesn't include Jacob Coe, okay? Leave it at that. Yeah, like I said before, they're thick as thieves. Can you imagine what that bitter old mule would do to her head if she hung around more? Damn it. Fine. We'll go get her. If there's any other options, I'd appreciate doing those first.
Sam's Constellation lackey here to bother me again? You mean besides the fact that you're some independent group that doesn't know where your loyalties lie? Or are you referring to the fact that my granddaughter lives in your clubhouse rather than in her family home? Well, that's not your decision, is it? It's Coe property by birthright. It stays here. You really believe that, don't you? You really don't have anything better to do? Can't believe I'm saying this. But if it'll get you out of my hair, then fine. You can have the maps. They're in the other room, here. Key.
My own father's trying to keep those maps from me. So long. let's see if we can find the empty nest. Alright, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh boy. That's a problem. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shawgang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank. Criminal groups in Aquila always find a way. But they usually have to keep on the move to avoid the Ashta. Well, it could just be a coincidence that the cave we want happens to be where the Shawgang runs around. But something doesn't feel right. Hey, if they're willing to trade, all the better. But the Shawgang is, shoot first kind of outfit. All right, time's a-wasting. Let's get to that cave.
Well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop. There's only one place it.
I got just as much right to those maps.
That's exactly right, Sam.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private. I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse in Constellation. Give me a sec. No, I don't. No. I mean... yeah, like... I just... damn it. Fine.
Yeah, what is it?
Sorry. Spaceport's always...
Hey there! Need to make a quick getaway? Or is this we're coming back for the better weapons kind of thing? Grandpa Jacob? Are we going to see him? Dad said no last time.
And I'd still be saying no if I had any choice in the matter. And by the way, I thought I told you not to pry. Can we just do this?
So is the answer yes? That's usually Dad's way of saying yes. All right. Got something for me? Really?
Over my strong objections.
Works for me. Let's go.
Spacers, scumbags and scab people, vultures and killmen. Bank robbery sounded.
There's my girl. Look how big you've grown.
You should see my right hook now. I bet I could knock you flat on your butt, old man.
Now that's the spirit. If only your ancestor Solomon could be here to see how bright the co-future looked.
Can we move this along?
But don't listen to him, my darling. You should stay here with me during your visit. The co-estate's a much better place than some musty old starship.
Oh, can I, Dad?
No. She was just popping in to say hi. That's it.
You want those maps, Sam? Don't think I don't see what you're up to. She'll be safe here while you're doing whatever it is you're gonna do.
Fine. Hand them over.
Don't worry about me. Hanging out at the estate is great.
All right. Let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh, boy. That's a problem. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shawgang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank. Criminal groups in Aquila always find a way. But they usually have to keep on the move to avoid the Ashta. Well, it could just be a coincidence that the cave we want happens to be where the Shawgang runs around. But something doesn't feel right. Hey, if they're willing to trade, all the better. All right, time's a-wasting.
I don't know why Dad never wants me to visit Grandpa. They're so alike. I'll head back to the ship. Eventually. Yup, I've been his co-pilot since I was old enough to read a map. He lets me fly sometimes, and fix things aboard. And use the intercom and everything. I just have to promise not to complain about having to stay aboard the ship when we're somewhere dangerous. Dad says when I'm older, he'll teach me how to use a pistol. And once I'm a good enough shot, I can go with him anywhere. I can't wait to get older. Don't worry about me. Hanging out, it's the best. I met another kid my age who hadn't been on a starship once. Not even once! Same boring old planet for like years. She didn't even know how to replace a phase manifold. Can you imagine? I read. I look around the ship, but no touching. Dad lets me do all sorts of stuff on his ship. but he said I have to be respectful on your ship. But I could try to fix things if you ask. Hint, hint. You can ask. I promise I'll be good. I want to fly my own ship and go all over the place. Like you and Dad, really. But hopefully not as crazy as your travels. I thought Dad's were exciting. But yours? Brr. Bye.
You have what you wanted, now off with you. Us Co's have been in government for generations, making sure the Freestar Collective is run the right way. Getting said government to do anything worthwhile is like herding Ashta. It takes perseverance, compromise, and above all, respect. You try to groom your successors, but wisdom's often wasted on the young.
Was that a subtle dig, Jacob?
It wasn't meant to be subtle, son. What didn't I do? I had quite a long career. I mainly made my name keeping credits and trade flowing. Never dull. Always a million fires need putting out. Jeez. More of that Constellation nonsense? We got plenty of real-world, immediate problems. You explorers are a luxury we cannot afford.
Ever heard of a certain Solomon Co? Renowned explorer? He'd be spinning in his grave.
Solomon built something. He'd want his kin to protect it, not abandon it in its hour of need. I've had enough of you and your worthless Constellation friends. Show yourself out. Hell no. I've got no control over the actions of those who came before me, and I don't feel beholden to them either. Solomon was a true pioneer and a risk-taker. I respect that. But I'm not him. I'm a man who appreciates the simpler joys in life. I'm no thrill-seeker, and I don't feel like I need to make my mark on the world. A highball of good whiskey, and a sunset to watch it with, it's all the accomplishment I need. Of course. Solomon Co. was a great man, no doubt about it. If it weren't for him, there'd be no Aquila City and probably no Freestar Collective either. And of course, the name comes with certain benefits around town if you catch my meaning. I never turned down a free drink in Solomon's honor. Should it come my way. Well, you take care of yourself.
The governors meet in our very own Aquila City.
Places like this make you appreciate home. Life in all its messy, gooey splendor. Where are they? You can't catch them all. Smugglers don't take too kindly with folk poking around their turf. Truly, thanks.
One down.
Me and my friend? Ah! And down. Who's next? There you are. Fill him with holes. Easy mark. Ah, this is pointless. We do what we must, right? I don't think we're alone. I hate hide and seek. Your time's coming up. Smugglers would be wise not to tangle with us. Blood in my eyes.
Your God!
Take the good stuff. Leave the rest. Me and my friend here are gonna take you back. I keep wondering if one day some explorer's gonna find alien writing in a cave like this. Oh, I hope this place is tectonically sound.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. At least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Samco in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation. Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really. Oh, really? Let's hear it. Huh. The Shaw Gang's name in print outside a wanted poster does sound nice. You got past a few rookies, that's all. Don't get bent out of shape. So what? By morning tomorrow, we're gone anyway. Sick of trading words with you. Kill them!
You picked the damn close. Move!
I think that's far enough.
You must be Shaw.
What I am. Now you got past my... Grabbed something. Now... Oh, really? Huh. Tough talk. But you've backed it up so far, I'll admit. Fine. Get the hell out of here before I change my mind. I see you again. You're dead.
Boss, it's the Ashta.
You. This is your fault. You better lend us a hand.
You're dead.
Get some cover now!
Give me some cover. Shoot him!
Never let a carcass go to waste.
You're lucky the boss is so
What are you still
generous.
doing here? Out!
I guess I owe you something for dealing with the Ashta. Take it and get lost.
We're in what?
I am at your service, Captain.
Newest member. Just what are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the discoverer visions and
we haven't
music?
run a deep diagnostic
It's a
on you in
message.
a while, have we?
I'm sure.
I do not know,
We just
sweetie.
have to hope that finding more of the pieces will give us some clues.
I did not formally address you, honey.
Moving forward sometimes means
Vasco,
fumbling around in the
repeat
dark.
what you just said?
I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship.
Honey bundles of joy.
Good grief. Who did this to you, Vasco?
I do not know what you mean, Mr.
Likewise. You know where to find us.
What exactly are you referring to, my precious monkey?
Ahoy, Captain!
Vasco, please quarantine any recently modified code relating to communications.
Yes, sir.
Yeah? I'm more than ready. Let's go.
Whenever I'm lost, I think, what would you do in my shoes? Not literally, though. I've got...
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
What are we building here?
I haven't picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it. Or maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the discoverer visions and music? It's a message.
I do not know, sweetie.
We just have to hope that finding more of the pieces will
I
give
did
us...
not formally address you,
I hear that.
honey.
Moving forward sometimes means fumbling around in the dark.
I did not...
I think Cora and I can use some downtime. But... Oh, and since it... Why not? What do you think, Cora?
It's really nice to have more company. New stories, new data.
What? Data? All right. We're in. Let's see what the galaxy throws at us next.
I do not know what you mean, Mr. Muscle.
As much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't want to answer.
Never mind. Vasco, please quarantine any recently...
Need some work done?
Already.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
How you doing, Swanky?
Well, okay. But you'd be a lot better if...
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you had a bigger book allowance.
You know me so well, Dad. So, what do you say? You've got something for me?
Have any new books for me? Books. I guess it is. Do you have more books, or can you buy me more books? With real pages, a spine, the whole package. My book allowance is all gone and Dad won't get me more. So, books?
Hey, don't let her con you out of more credits. Her book allowance damn near bankrupted me.
Dad, this is between us. I like books about quantum theory and astrophysics. Or science. Or horses. Did you know that it wasn't until after the Industrial Revolution that horse speed was the maximum civilization speed for centuries? All of society was built upon horses. Imagine what they must have looked like for real. They look smelly, in a good way. Not the same. I like smelling the pages, the feel of it. Computer screens are just blech.
You'd save me, my friend here, all of us, a lot of grief, financial and emotional, if you just read them on a computer, Gumdrop.
Dad? Fine. You know, reading computers for hours gives me a headache. Now, the important question. Pizza. Favorite topping? And please don't say cheese. Dad loves boring old cheese. Did you hear that, Dad? Meat! We have you outnumbered!
We could always get one of each.
No, you lose. I have decided that I will stay. You have the Cora stamp of approval. I, seem to have left my stamp back on Dad's ship, but imagine it there, on your arm. Cora approves. Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drives. See you later.
What the hell knocked him over? Oh, not good. That's, fresh. And there's still salvage to be had. It's not good. Well, they don't need it. That's, fresh. And there's still salvage to be had. It's not good.
System offline. System offline.
One meatpacking facility for cheap. Please send all inquiries to dead and deader attorneys at law. Green, ready for what comes next.